11:58 p.m. Deadline at 9. Your code worked an hour ago and now it doesn't. So you do what we've all done. Final.js. Final underscore v2. Final underscore real underscore final. None of them work. You can't remember what you changed. There's no way back. But what if there was? What if you could jump back to any moment your project ever worked? That machine exists. It's on your computer right now. It's called Git, and it's a time machine. 4 pieces. You, the author, living in the present. The time machine. Git, a little program watching your project folder. The photo album, your project's entire history, every moment worth keeping. And the shared album in the cloud, where the whole team's photos meet. That part goes by GitHub. One rule changes everything. Git doesn't save versions of files. It photographs your WHL project. Quick prediction before we move on. Drop it in the comments when you photograph a second time. Does Git save the whole project again, or just what changed? Lock in your answer. It's coming in 30 seconds. Here's the heart of it. Whenever your project reaches a moment worth keeping, you photograph it. 10:02, login works. Click. 11:15, paywall added. Click. Each photo goes in the album in order. Pressing the shutter has a name, git commit, and the message is the caption on the photo. And here's the answer to the prediction. Each photo captures your WHL project at that moment. Every file, exactly as it was. Not just what changed. If you guessed whole project, you already think like Git. Back to the 2 a.m. disaster. Except now the album exists. The current photo is the broken one. One command, Git Checkout, and the photo's name. Flip the album back to 11:15. And your folder, the real files on your disk, instantly becomes that moment. Open your editor. It's all there, working. That's the core promise. Once a moment is photographed, you can always come back to it. Nothing good is ever lost. Now, before the next part, think about this for a second. How would you design a way to try a wild, risky idea without ever touching the version that works? Hold that thought. Here's Git's answer. Now the feature nobody else has. Parallel universes. Say you want to try a risky redesign. Instead of risking the main universe, you split off a copy of reality. Same history up to this photo. Then the universes go their own ways. The boring universe is usually called main. Your experiment gets its own name, and you switch between them in 1 second. The folder reshapes itself each time. That's a branch, a parallel universe for your project. Experiment as wildly as you want. Main never feels a thing. So the redesign worked. Now you've got 2 universes, and you want one. Git merge, the universes rejoin. Photos from both timelines flow into one album, and history continues as a single stream. Both stories become one history. This is how software gets built. Branch, work, merge. Thousands of times a day all over the world. But sometimes the universes disagree. You changed a sentence to blue. In the other universe, your teammate changed the same sentence to red. Merge those and Git stops and shows you this. Both versions marked. Scary looking? It's just a fill in the blank. Git doesn't guess. It will never silently throw away someone's work. It asks you to choose. So a merge conflict isn't an error. It's a question. 2 humans disagreed. Which one is right? And be honest in the comments. Were merge conflicts scary to you before this? Are they still? I read everyone. Last piece, the team. Your album lives on your machine. The shared album lives in the cloud. Git push your new photos into the shared album. Git pull, grab the photos your teammates added. And GitHub? Not the same thing as Git. It's just the bookshelf where shared albums live. Here's the beautiful part. Every teammate holds a complete copy of the album. That's why it's called distributed. No single machine can lose the history. Decoder ring. Screenshot as it fills in. A photograph is a commit, the album is your repository, flipping back is checkout, and a parallel universe is a branch. Universes rejoining is a merge. The same sentence fight is a conflict. Push adds your photos, pull grabs theirs. The shared album is the remote, and that last one, Reflog, gets secret diary, that's the bonus. Stay with me. One more for the people who stayed, because here's the question that haunted the 2 a.m. story. What if you delete a commit? type Git Reflog. Git's Recaltabtion. Type Git Secret Diary every single state your project has ever been in, even ones you deleted. Find the moment it still worked, check it out, and you're back. Because deleted commits aren't really deleted, they stay in the album for about 90 days. Git is the most forgiving software you own. Lost work tonight, Git Reflog. The 2 a.m. story ends here. So stop copying folders. That's what Git really is. A camera, an album, parallel universes, a time machine for your work. Drop a comment with the tech mystery I should explain next. I read everyone. Like, subscribe. And next time, when you type a password into a website, where does it actually go? The meat grinder. See you there.